Okay, this is the first time I've ever used the video camera on my computer, so hi! So week 4 of Frekckles, we decided to get lost. And I was in Costa Rica, and I thought, okay, I love to do this when I travel. I love to get lost somewhere, and it's a really good way to get to know a new place, is to end up someplace you don't expect. Except I was at the beach, and so I couldn't really get lost because it was just beach and ocean. So I decided the way I could get lost was to not know what I was going to do for a whole day and say yes to every opportunity that came up, and just have a really open mind. And it ended up being a really awesome day. I drew a map. Hi, map! So we start in Playa, Panama. Was reading How We Broke Up, which is an awesome new young adult book. And I went for a walk, and then I was walking on the beach, and this kid said, hey, do you want to ride on this banana boat thing for 20 minutes, and it's $5? And I said, sure. So I went on there with like 3, teenage kids. There it is on the right. And it was super fun, except he tipped us over like 3 times because the kids were really into it. It was actually the first time I was in the Pacific Ocean, which was pretty cool. So then after that, this guy asked me if I wanted to ride on his jet ski because he was one of the tour guides that I had met like the day before, and he said, I have to go pick up people. This is him, Marco. He said, do you want to go on a jet ski? I have to go over to Playa Hermosa. And I said, sure, awesome. I've never been on a jet ski. So we rode over there. I hadn't really planned on going out for an adventure, so I was glad that people let me borrow their sunscreen and whatnot because I was not prepared. But they gave me coconuts, yay, and we hung out on the beach. Then we went over to a bar, and I met some of his friends, and everyone there was really cool and super nice. There's Mr. Duck on the bar. There were tequila shots. I was talking with this other girl about some guy that she had broken up with, and it was pretty cool. Then, the beach there is so pretty. Then I caught a ride back to Playa, Panama, because I was pretty tired from the sun. But first I laid in the pool after getting a beer at the poolside bar, so that was pretty relaxing. Then I went to my room and took a nap. Then later on, because I'd asked around what is there to do, and people said, go to Playa de Coco, that's where the party's at. And I said, okay, so someone recommended this one bar to go to. So I went there and I worked on this drawing, because it was really dead because I got there too early. So I just kind of hung out and tried to act like I knew what I was doing. But then these guys came over, a local guy and his son and his son's friend visiting from Canada and France. And they said, hey, we're going to a carnival. You want to go to a carnival? And I said, of course I do. So went to this carnival where we danced on a discotheque for a little bit and met a dog named Tequila. That was cool. So then we went over to another bar, me and the guys, and it was ladies' night, so I got free shots, and it was just way too much fun. We were pointing out all the locals and tourists and all the prostitutes, which there were a surprising number of. But at midnight, like Cinderella, my taxi came to fetch me because I made arrangements just because I was trying to be safe. So back at Playa Panama, near my hotel, I snuck onto the beach by myself and listened to some music that Larken had made for me on a mix and just danced on the beach under the stars by myself. And I threw a plant into the ocean and kind of yelled that life wasn't fair, about some other stuff. So yeah, it was a good end of the day. So this was the first time I've put video and voiceover and photos all together into a video thing, whatever this is. So, yay, bye! Oh, how do I make this turn off?